Liquid soap serves as a cleansing agent. It's effective in removing dirty. It's used to wash dishes, plates, cars, clothes. As in, liquid soap has so many functions. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to make a very effective 50 liters liquid soap. If this sounds as what you would like to watch, please stay tuned on my channel. Thank you guys. This my method will bring so many gain, as you're going to gain so much with this method. Hello everyone, hello guys, how you all doing? Well, welcome to my channel. Today's video is all about the making of liquid soap. So join me now as I start the processes and the making of a 50 liters liquid soap. Join me guys, let's go. Okay guys, these are all the reagents needed, the materials needed to make 50 liters liquid soap. So here I have the Nitrosol. In this nylon I bought half kg of Nitrosol. Now for you to differentiate all the reagents, in this Nitrosol looks like flour. When you see it, the texture looks like a flour that we used to bake it, but it's not flour. It's a reagent. Nitrosol is a reagent used for producing liquid soap. Then here in this nylon I have the soda ash, and in this nylon I have 1 kg of soda ash. The soda ash looks like detergents. The future looks like detergents. For you to differentiate soda ash, it has this detergents look nature. And here we have the SLS. And the SLS has this rice-like look. It looks like rice. SLS. This is the SLS. Here we have the STPP. We have the STPP. This is the STPP. This STPP looks like salt. It has this salt texture. Salt. It looks like salt texture. Here we have the foaming booster. This is the foaming booster. We have this is what we call the TEXAPOL. This is TEXAPOL. We have TEXAPOL. This is TEXAPOL. We have the color. These are the colors that I want to use. This is a green color for liquid soap. Though I want to make 2 colors of liquid soap. We have the green color and blue color. This is a blue color. I want to make a blue color liquid soap also. I don't know if most of you have seen it, but I just feel like making a blue color liquid soap. Then the next reagent we have the formalin. In this container we have formalin here. Though we are not going to use everything here, so I'll show you how I'm going to pour the formalin when making the liquid soap. So in this container I bought fragrance, and the type of fragrance I bought is what we know as the sweet lemon fragrance. Is in this container. So these are the reagents I use in making my own 50 liters liquid soap, which is very good. And in short, it looks like morning fresh. Let me put it that way. It looks like morning fresh. So guys, it's time for the preparation fully. So what we are going to do now is you fetch down measure down 50 liters of water separately in a bowl. When you have measured so as to prepare accurate amount of the soap that you want to prepare, like the 50 liters that we are preparing, so that you can get the accurate measurement of your soap. so you won't be at loss at the end. You know if you are going to gain or you're going to be at loss. But with this method, you surely gain. Ensure you gain ×2 of what you bought, if not ×3 of what you bought, the materials you bought. So in this video, what I'm doing here now is, in this bowl I measured out 25 liters of water separately from that 50 liters of water that I have measured down. So I took 25 liters of water from that 50 liters of water that I measured down, and in that 25 liters of water I added my Nitrosol, that is a half kg of Nitrosol that I bought. So it is what I poured in this bowl that my partner is mixing. At least before you start preparing 50 liters of soap, you have to be 2 or 3 if possible. You have to have someone that will assist you, because it's not easy for only one person to prepare 50 liters of liquid soap. So now your partner will be mixing it. While your partner is mixing it, he or she will have to mix it very well, so as to make the Nitrosol dissolve well in the water. Because if the Nitrosol is not well dissolved, it can affect your production. So you have to take your time, mix it well, as you just watch the way he's mixing it, so as to dissolve very well in the water. Well, at the end of this video, at the description, I'll put down the reagents and the measurements on the description button. So please guys, do well to watch this video till the end. You will gain a lot from this video. So guys, as time comes on, I'll be telling you how we add other reagents with in different processes. So guys, watch till the end. Thank you. In another bowl, you mix you pour your sulfonic acid that you bought, the 2 liters of sulfonic acid, in a separate bucket or bowl. Then in that sulfonic acid, you mix your TEXAPOL. You mix the 2 of them together, or I have 2 methods of doing it. Or the one I used on this video is I measured like 2 liters of water. Then in that water I poured my TEXAPOL. In that water I had to mix the TEXAPOL and water very well to dissolve the TEXAPOL very well in the water. Then after dissolving the TEXAPOL in the water, then I had to pour my sulfonic acid. So I had to mix the sulfonic acid into the mixture that contains the TEXAPOL and water. That is another method. This is a particular method that I used in this particular video. Or if you want to use, there's another method you can use to mix your TEXAPOL and sulfonic acid, and which is you pour your sulfonic acid inside the bowl first. That is the 2 liters of sulfonic acid you bought. Then you add your measurement of TEXAPOL you bought in it. You mix them very well. Make sure that they are well dissolved before you pour them inside the bucket that contains Nitrosol, or inside the bowl that contains Nitrosol. As you can see, I'm still mixing the mixture of the TEXAPOL and the water mixture. I'm still mixing them. So at this moment, I'm pouring the sulfonic acid inside there. If you look at the small black bucket where I'm mixing, that's what we call the sulfonic acid. I'm pouring it inside the bucket that contains TEXAPOL and water. There. So I have to mix. I'm trying to mix them very well. So after mixing now, I will now pour it inside the big bowl that contains the Nitrosol and water. could not edit every time. I just want you guys to watch the process fully, even though I have tried to edit some parts. So that's why I had to leave some part of the video so that you can watch the processes, at least the little ones I left behind for you to watch. As you can see, I'm still mixing the sulfonic acid and the TEXAPOL. Still mixing them. I have to mix them very well before pouring them inside the bowl that contains nitrosol and water. So at this moment, what I did was I had to get another bowl to pour my XLX. As in the XLX I bought, I poured it in a separate bowl so that it can dissolve before mixing it in the other reagents. So now I've started pouring the mixture of sulfonic acid, TEXAPOL and the water. I've started pouring it back inside the bowl that contains the nitrosol and water. In this place, I'm mixing the bowl that contains the XLS. I have to mix it very. Now I've gotten another bucket where I'm going to pour the STPP. So in that bucket, I'm going to mix, that is in the other bucket beside the purple one. Yes, that bucket. I'll be pouring the STPP in that bowl with some water, as in like maybe 1 liter of water. So I have to mix them together very well. So I have to dissolve it very well before pouring it inside the bigger bowl. As you can see in this bowl, I'm pouring the XLX mixture inside the bigger bowl. So at this moment I'll have to mix it very well so that it can dissolve very well in it. In this bowl, now I want to pour the mixture that contains STPP and water into that bigger bowl. So after pouring it, I will have to mix everything together so that they can blend well, as mix well now. So at this moment my partner has to mix it very well so that they can all dissolve well and give a good product. So after the STPP, the next thing you are going to add there is your soda ash, the mixture. Sorry I could not show you the video. I didn't know it was not recording when I was recording the videos. So after your STPP, you add your dissolved soda ash into the mixture and mix everything together before adding your other things there. So guys, at this moment, after adding the soda ash, as you can see, it had to flow out, as in, so I have to reduce it to the quantity to avoid wastage. As you guys can see that it is much, it's excess, so I have to reduce it to smaller bowls to avoid. At this moment I'm adding the foaming booster into the mixture now. This is a foaming booster. After adding the foaming booster, you have to shake it well, as you mix them well so that they can blend very well, mix very well, I mean. Please guys, you can turn on your notification button so that you can see the next video that will be uploaded on this channel. So here I have to pour the mixture that I separated into another bowl. You know, when I was pouring the STPP, it was excess, so I had to reduce it so that to avoid wastage. Now I'm pouring the mixtures, as in the separated mixture, back into the big bowl now, so I can mix everything up. So now I started adding the color that I want to use there. So after adding it, you have to mix them together for it to blend. So in this part of the video, I had to add the fragrance. So I added the fragrance in it. So after adding the fragrance, you mix it very well for the mixture to blend well with the fragrance. So at this moment, you're going to add, after adding your fragrance, you add your preservative, that is the formalin. One cover, one bottle water, the cover of the bottle water, one of it you pour inside it, so that for the function of preservative for your soap to stay longer, to last longer, maybe 1 year to anyhow, for as long as you want it to stay. So it's going to stay. Thank you guys for watching the video up to this extent.